Welcome to a journey through the tarot, a symbolic exploration of the human experience. Today, we begin with the enigmatic figure known as the Fool, the first card of the major arcana and the embodiment of new beginnings. Who is the Fool? More than just a simple character, the Fool represents the essence of potential, the spirit of adventure, and the willingness to embrace the unknown. Unburdened by fear or preconceived notions, the Fool steps forward with innocence and trust, embodying the purity of a soul beginning its journey. Tracing back to the tarot's origins in Renaissance Italy, the Fool was often depicted as a vagabond or a court jester, a figure outside the norms of society. In medieval culture, the jester held a unique position, able to speak truths cloaked in humor and folly. This role allowed the Fool to challenge conventions and provoke thought without the constraints placed upon others. In the tarot, the Fool is both the protagonist and the journey itself. His path through the 21 cards of the major arcana represents the cycles of life, personal growth, and the quest for self-discovery. Each card he encounters symbolizes a lesson, a challenge, or an insight that shapes his understanding of the world and himself. This journey mirrors the hero's journey found in myths and legends across cultures, reflecting the universal path of transformation. Diving deep into the Fool's symbolism. The cliff edge. Standing at the precipice, the Fool symbolizes the leap of faith into the unknown. The cliff represents the boundary between the familiar and the uncharted, urging us to step beyond our comfort zones. The knapsack. Carrying a small knapsack over his shoulder, the Fool brings with him only the essentials. This signifies traveling lightly, free from the burdens of material possessions and past experiences, open to new possibilities. The white rose. Holding a white rose in his hand, the Fool represents purity, innocence, and a desire for truth. The rose is a symbol of beauty and a reminder to remain open-hearted. The dog. At his feet, a loyal dog accompanies him. This faithful companion signifies intuition, instinct, and the protective guidance that warns us of potential dangers, even as we journey forward. The sun. Shining brightly above, the sun denotes clarity, vitality, and enlightenment. It illuminates the Fool's path, suggesting divine guidance and the positive energy that propels us onward. The number 0. The Fool is numbered 0, both nothing and everything, the Alpha and Omega. 0 symbolizes infinite potential and the limitless possibilities that come with every new beginning. In our contemporary world, the Fool's message is profoundly relevant. In times of change, uncertainty, or the start of new ventures, we embody the Fool when we embrace the unknown with courage and optimism. Whether embarking on a new career, moving to a different place, or venturing into personal transformation, the Fool encourages us to trust in the journey ahead. However, the Fool also carries a cautionary note. His innocence can border on naivety, and his lack of awareness may lead to missteps. The Fool reminds us to balance our enthusiasm with mindfulness. While it's important to be open to new experiences, we must also remain conscious of potential risks and heed wise counsel. Consider moments in your own life when you've embodied the Fool's energy. When have you taken a leap of faith? How did stepping into the unknown challenge you? And what did you learn from the experience? Reflect on how embracing the Fool's spirit has shaped your personal growth. The archetype of the Fool transcends the tarot, appearing in various forms throughout global mythology and storytelling. In many traditions, the Fool or trickster character disrupts the status quo, bringing insight through paradox and playfulness. These figures serve as catalysts for change, prompting reflection and transformation within their communities. As we conclude our exploration of the Fool, we are reminded of the power and potential that lies within the first step of any journey. The Fool embodies the courage to begin, the optimism to dream, and the faith to trust in the path ahead. In facing our own crossroads, may we channel the fool's spirit, embracing new beginnings with an open heart and a fearless stride. For it is through stepping into the unknown that we discover our true potential and the endless possibilities that life holds. The journey of the Fool is ultimately the journey of the self. It invites us to reflect on our own paths, to recognize the cycles of growth we undergo, and to honor the perpetual evolution of our lives. As we move forward, let us carry with us the wisdom of the Fool, to leap with faith, to embrace wonder, and to trust in the unfolding adventure of existence. By embodying the openness and courage of the Fool, we break free from the constraints of fear and convention. We allow ourselves to be vulnerable, to make mistakes, and to learn from them. It is through this fearless engagement with life that we uncover deeper truths about who we are and who we are capable of becoming. In a world that often urges caution and conformity, the Fool reminds us of the power in daring to be different, in taking risks, and in believing in possibilities beyond the ordinary. Let us honor the Fool within us by stepping boldly into the future, carrying with us the unshakable belief that our journeys, no matter how uncertain, are worth embracing fully.